So in that case, Mer, like if they have anything actionable, like Mer would like, I will have a look and like just tie that into Nina, because I think Mer was aware that you worked within the police in your civilian duties. So she's like,
Yes.
Is this something that you have any awareness of? And like, or are the police about to do something about this? This is something they know. So like, Mer doesn't step on any toes by going and like, my sensors have detected the presence of Semtex, which is a former explosive. This shouldn't be around here. This is not a building company that have a reasonable. And he would just like, he would actually, in that case, if he were to like go find any explosives, he would involve the police as well, and like, I'm out here from like having reported to like talked with the community, and I have valid evidence of currently explosives or whatever else, like guns, that kind of stuff. If he can involve the police, he will, to make sure that like, let's make this
here's
above board.
Here's kind of my take on that the civic action has cleaned up or found about as much as they're going to find of anything of that kind, and is and let's see here. You're going to find well, let's see, what would this work on? What this actually might require an intuition check, I think.
All right.
I think that's probably the kind of activity that you're talking about.
All right, fair enough. Like that will be like from what they are telling me,
exactly.
And like what Mer knows, what Mer can get out of Nina. So yeah. And this I will spend karma on.
Okay.
For I'm just gonna stay with a green result on that.
Okay, sounds good.
And that is a 47, which with my good is
another
just about green.
Yeah, a green bar. So you spend 10 karma.
Yeah.
Okay.
Indeed.
Let's see. Excellent. So that means what I'm going to say that finds is no evidence against persons, but you will find a set of there are so many different kinds of cheap methamphetamines. I'm not even going to guess what brand or whatever that it is, but these are pharmaceuticals that have been bootlegged actually from a pharmaceutical company, so they're not cooked up somewhere. So it's not ecstasy, it's actually some medication. But the point is that they are a common street drug, but somebody has dumped a whole cardboard box full of these worth a fair amount on the street. So it's a big cardboard box. It was like a supply box. And it has been just thrown over a wire fence and tumbled down against the train tracks. So what you are seeing is clearly, I mean, and it's not like secreted. It's not like hidden away. That's not a hiding place.
It's just dumped.
Somebody was getting rid of this.
Alrighty, yeah, and he would just like, found a dumped, like that would be how it called, like just called his local contact at the police, like,
sure.
This is Mer, like I found a dumped stash of presumed methamphetamines, or like I'm gonna need someone to come to take care of this.
What's kind of good about it is that there's enough information about shipping that it can actually start. The police can use this for tracking.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't shipped. Obviously, it wasn't shipped as methamphetamines. It was, shipped as something else, and it wasn't. I currently have a package being inspected at customs right now, even as we speak. let's just say the fact that I have to pay for it and they're going to do it, that did not happen with this box.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow customs or didn't go through customs.
Mm-hmm. And so that means that you can that the quote official shipping label on it that it was actually shipped under is still on the box.
Oh, that's gonna be the biggest thing about that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what that green got you. Yeah. So this is the kind of thing, but it's also kind of interesting that somebody who probably should have been storing and selling this for the network just said, "Screw it, I'm out."
Or is pursued or something, like afraid to dump it. Yeah.
Hmm.
Still, pretty,
Yeah.
I would like to be
They,
that
they
guy.
knew they were
Oh,
one.
kind of.
They knew they were one parent conversation away from from having their closet checked or something. So
Yeah.
So anyway, yes, that is that's some good news, I think, all the way around.
Yeah. Maybe
mhm.
we could even find some DNA or something, maybe.
Maybe, although again, anybody who actually touched this box here is just an end case.
Yeah.
It's actually, remember, if we're talking about working up the chain, that label is the real.
Yeah, that's true.
Is the real deal. Okay.
Mm.
So let's see here.
I was wondering, did Nina actually manage to get training done, or did she just crash out because of exhaustion?
You would have crashed out from exhaustion. So, no, the mental force, you did get the training in, and that probably knocked you out. The way I'm looking at it,
Yeah,
right?
Makes sense. Yeah.
That sort of said, "Oh, I'll take a break, and then I'll get to work on that other thing," and then you wake up a while later.
Right. Wake up next day.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that is our Saturday, I think. Unless, Christian, did you say anything about your thoughts?
No, I had some, but basically, if there's any actionable information to go on regarding the network, which I don't really, except what Murray just did, obviously.
Well, you do have your own recent checks. I mean, you're capable.
Yeah.
You're capable of acting on that. I mean, you're actually the one character who can sort of just say, "I'm making a reason check," and I don't even have to ask, "Oh, what are you doing that justifies it?" I don't have to ask. That's obvious.
No, but I think I can justify it. The thing is, she would actually be interested in trying to find what's left of these people that bolted, basically,
Absolutely.
or whatever whatever she was that thing she was trying to reach before encountering the grocery store and everything. Whatever she was trying, can I get this bomb maker? Can I get these whatever they store their explosives? That sort of thing.
Right.
Which is actually trying to route.
Okay, go ahead.
So let's go and let it roll. And I think it would be excellent reasoning. 75.
Oh wow, pretty good.
Yellow result.
Excellent. Well, I'll give you two important pieces of information. One is that explosives do not seem to be an issue. The last time explosives were involved was when they were going to blow up Fadi's store and burn it. But they didn't because they were prevented. And second, they were and in line with that, no further effort of that kind was made for lots of different reasons, including being mind controlled at their choke points for a while. So that particular danger, that particular tactic on their part, nobody seems to actually have been operating on that for at least a week, probably more. So that's one. Two, in reviewing all the information you have, you might be keeping an eye on the arrival of someone named Max Madoyan.
Oh yeah, it will be mentioned, I believe.
Well, today he arrives. He might have flagged the name or found a way to get the name flagged.
Social media searches.
But,
no, but I think even sure, it's a criminal network kingpin, but it probably has a social media presence like these people.
Right. He may not even be a known kingpin. You learned about this from People Hunt.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a brother. It's just the most common name in the world.
Correct.
I think with that reasoning, you should probably we can find this Instagram or whatever. It's probably posts that I'm in this place. I'm in this place.
What I'm saying is that yes, you probably can, but what I'm talking about is how you know that the flight's coming in.
Oh, yes.
Right, and he would be arriving by train. So today is the day Max Middoyan arrives at Norrköping.
And he hasn't lived in Sweden before that, I assume. Correct. Because he had arrived by plane. Yeah, he's completely outside. And I think you mentioned Armenian or Caucasian or from the region of Caucasus.
Exactly. Lund, as I said, was a little unclear on which of Azerbaijan and Armenia is which. So somewhere in there.
Oh,
right.
More things to research.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Well, I suppose he's driving by train and he's coming, so he has a place to. But I want to what do you call it? Shadow him for a while, as he arrives by train anyway.
Okay.
And probably that's a good way to spend evening, Saturday evening.
Sure, and well, he's arriving a little earlier in the day, and so you'll pick him up in the early afternoon. A fellow comes off of the SJ with and he doesn't look Swedish, of course, but he also looks a little bit sort of pan-European generic. And he is accompanied by some people who seem to be handling all of the bureaucracy. They are speaking native Swedish and they are operating as assistants. There are several other people with him. So the whole group is about 8 people. And at least 2 or 3 of those people look as though they have absolutely nothing better to do in life but watch absolutely everybody. So you might want to see if would they? You're not doing anything too interesting unless you really start tailing them.
I mean, I assume they get into some sort of car, several cars.
Right,
so
correct.
It's not inconspicuous anyway, so you're probably she is interested in tailing them, absolutely. She wasn't just meeting them at the train, she wants to know where they're going. Probably from.
One of them, one is a fairly biggish sort of XC90, very, 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 very dark, shiny gray. Will take Middoyan and his assistant and a couple of other people. That pulls up. It's for them. There's no question. They walk right in. He does not carry his own bags. And the other people, aided by an assistant, will be taking a cab. All right. All the luggage probably goes in there.
Oh yeah.
So I think that that if you want to follow, you'll find that it's a fairly short drive to a pretty good hotel. Wait. Sorry, not a hotel. Sorry. Actually, I'm wrong. He would have actually had a place set up. It would be one of the. He might even have bought a condominium in downtown Norrköping. So.
There is that region that they're building right now, the old harbor. That's all new builds. That's pretty close to the train station, actually.
No, it's true. The question is how ready is that for habitants yet?
I think some of the houses are, and some of the buildings are complete. sort of still a workplace, most of it.
Yeah, those buildings are like some of those apartments are up for sale and they're not going with very regular intervals because they're fucking expensive.
I think I even know if you are driving on, it's not Drottninggatan, it's the one further down.
Yeah.
And if you are to, like off of as the promenade, I think if you are crossing actually the harbor, there's one big hotel, like not a hotel, one big spiffy residential building.
Yeah,
that's
the one I
right
have
there.
Completed.
Yeah, it's I know what you're talking about, Christopher. I was just thinking about that place when I drove past it. So yes, that's where he is, and it's not very far. So therefore, the car trip is 5 minutes.
Yeah,
but it's a very comfortable 5 minutes.
I can imagine. Yeah.
And so just when Nina's thinking, oh, where are they going to take me? Oh, we're stopping.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
What's this place?
Mm-hmm. So okay, I think that is you've got eyes on Medoyan. If you are looking at that, we've got then that did, and then there. Okay.
I do believe critically she will tell, obviously, Mur and I suppose anyone else connected to this. Like, look out for this guy. Like, this is the real, like, apparently real deal.
If anybody's keeping eyes on Vordal's activity, you can see that there's she has a list on her website of the various grants that she's working on, and one of them is coming up for a submission right now. And if you know anything about academia, that means that she's spending the weekend making everybody miserable, or more miserable than usual.
Is she handling the grant, or is she like
the senior the senior has to do it? They have to review it, and that means she needs ready heads and hands around at all times for all the various emergencies that are going to crop up before final submission.
So they are trying to apply for a grant, just
yes, it's a grant submission or renewal, which is almost the same thing.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, no.
Yeah, Mur would have an RSS feed up and like anything that concerns Vordal and her official business.
Yeah. Well, as you can see, she's been academically extremely busy over the last few days. The only bad news about that is, by definition, it's very stressful. So as that's, let's see, we got that and that. Okay, and then that. Okay. All right. So, how about Kevin? How about Vernivi Vinden?
I think I could also. I was thinking that maybe it would make sense for me to have been doing kind of the same thing as Mur in like the community, because I'm not as popular, but I'm a known face. So I think I could also try to. We could all help with like restoring the faith in society, or like their hope in that someone is like trying on their side. So I think I would do that, and I don't know actually. Yeah. Just, I don't think I have anything else kind of.
Well, will you be involved with some of the independent community action directly? I mean, just joining, for example, neighborhood watch groups or something like that? Does that seem okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Let's try a popularity check.
All right. Is that the same 2 dice?
Yes, it is. It always is in this game.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
here, I believe your unpopularity is technically incredible. So at 40. So I think that, and you cannot use karma on this roll.
Yeah.
Right. So you need a green result or higher.
33.
You guys, that's the third roll tonight, which is made successful at the minimum bar.
Well, we have trained our dice well.
Yes. And so the key here for you is that you are, accepted. People are pleased that you're standing with them and making sort of a visible thing. And also, they're a little odd that Vrinivy Vinden, instead of being a shadowy figure in the storm, is actually standing there like a person with them.
Yeah.
So that's a new thing. You've never really made a point of that before. I mean, if you've made public appearances before, it was in something like at the AI Center, when you all stood there. Yeah. But again, there's sort of a separation. Here, you're actually face to face with people.
Yeah.
With them not being invisible. Hopefully, or something like that. Yeah.
That can also make it have more of an impact.
It's part of the impact as well. For sure. Yeah, I completely agree. There was something else that I wanted you to get out of this. What was it? Oh, I remember now. First of all, the two of you is 2 out of 3. And that means that the perception now is that the 3 of you are engaged.
Yeah.
Which is a positive. However, and this is the information that I think you would be picking up from even just a basic green result, is that they are worried about Silverlansen. They heard that Silverlansen is SD. They heard that right, and so they knew that she helped a lot. Fadi is like the hell she is, right? And anybody who is involved or close to that incident where she saved his life, it's like, forget it. That's ridiculous. But that's what people have heard.
Yeah.
And so at a more diffuse level, there's a certain amount of doubt about Silverlansen. Can she be trusted? Is she, what's her stake in this? So that's you'll pick that up from your interactions. Okay. Wow. This is all very nuanced. Okay. Let us move on. Your work, the community work, and a few other things, the timing of what's happened, I'm not going to ask because the answer is absolutely yes, but I want everybody to make an intuition check right now. All you need is a green for you to remember a very critical piece of this equation.
I'm spending karma for it. Well, that's interesting. I needed that, I think, because, well, let me just show you with the camera. If you can focus.
Oh, that's 100. It's a red result. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's
I just didn't remember if that was the 0 or if it was 100.
Spend 10 karma for another disgusting result from Mur, who is clearly the Spock and the computer at the same time. And and how did the other two do?
I got 36 on Incredible, so that is a green result.
How about you?
I also got 36.
Intuition.
Isn't
incredible.
It also
yeah, it's also incredible. Yeah, okay. So the 3 of you all, perhaps, and none of you are in the same place at the moment, but all 3 of you simultaneously will suddenly remember. So we've got, okay, I have to do this. There is Nina, probably in traffic, or there's nowhere to park around there, by the way. I mean, it is impossible. So you are marking the location.
She would probably want to rotate anyway, just to make it less obvious.
So you are there, And then we have Vreni V. Vinden, who is standing with people in a solidarity kind of way. And meanwhile, Mur is probably coming out of meetings or leaving meetings with the religious people. You might even see each other, right? We're rolling along on the road or the sidewalk, and there's
I think like if we had some sort of organization in the group about this, like we probably arrived at the same time, and like we are like just like like if we were saying like we're here to give our assistance, and like Mur goes to talk with the leaders, and Vreni V. Vinden goes to talk with the people.
If you're going to assume that you guys are that organized, because sometimes I think you guys are a little bit independent-minded. But
right. In that case, no, that doesn't happen. Obviously,
what I guess I'm saying is that it doesn't really matter.
Same idea.
What it doesn't matter. The point is, you are in the same general location. I'm just setting the environment when all three of you have exactly the same thought. What about Heba? If the mind control is wearing off, as it seems to be for both the network and the police, then it must be wearing off on her. And she, when she was in her right mind, wanted to get the hell out of here before Max Medoyan arrived. And if she is in her right mind, if she isn't in her right mind, then that means she would be operating on autopilot and trying to pass off those lame-ass, utterly, unbelievably perfect account books to him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's already in her car, she just head over. Even if she... the question is, would she,